Can one get addicted to Google Glass? Well, apparently one man did. He's 31 years old and he was in treatment for alcoholism, and you have to be stripped of your cell phones, your Google Glass when you go into treatment. And they learned fairly quickly that he was starting to get irritable because he was without his Google Glass. So they realized that he was addicted to the Google Glass too. He would even, like in his meetings, he would raise his hand up to his forehead. I guess that's what you do when you have Google Glass. And even when he didn't have the Google Glass on, well, they gave him a 35-day treatment, not only for the alcoholism, but for his Google Glass. And since then, he has been a lot less irritable, but he says that the drive to use his Google Glass is still very, very strong. And they're saying that this is the first case of Google Glass addiction underneath internet addiction disorder. But then again, that's not really a clinical term in the DSM, so we'll talk about that too. Should it be? Thoughts? 5 words or less.
Google Glass, I pass.
Go gadget Google Glass?
Aren't we all addicted?
Google addiction to Google.
Is he Google glassy-eyed?
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So first of all, do you guys think this is real? Because Amir also sent us an article about somebody kind of debunking this, saying that there's no such thing as internet addiction disorder. It's not in the DSM, but maybe it should be. Maybe it should be.
The thing is, like, there's always a first. You know, there weren't
sure
any
there's a
drunk
lot
driving
more out
arrests
there.
before you could drive a car.
He does have an addictive personality. He's already in treatment for alcoholism.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he be also susceptible to being addicted to something else, whether it's sex or gambling or the internet? Like you said, Najara, a lot of people seem to be addicted to the internet.
I mean, I think we're all addicted to technology, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you even realize it. Like TVs, cell phones, tablets, computers. What do we do if that's taken away from us?
Email, text messages, all of it. You're
What
right.
would we do?
Facebook,
You won't get to
selfies,
talk to the guy in the
Instagram.
subways, which you won't get.
That's true.
That is true.
Yeah, but what did you think about that? Did you think that he really is possibly addicted to Google Glass?
Yes. I don't know anyone who has Google Glass. So
You can-
I know that's
Yeah,
not
because
like an
they
example
don't
or an
have any
excuse.
friends.
How many people have it yet?
But like,
But it does make you look like a cyborg. In the future, they need to have a version of it that doesn't make you look like as insane. But for now, people who are using it, it really just overlays over your eyes.
that's so weird.
It's so weird.
No, that
It's-
just
I think that's too much. Like, I don't know. It just seems crazy to me. It
Yeah.
seems that, I don't know.
I saw the movie Her. I know what happens.
So Chandler, do you think that we're becoming this society though that is so dependent on technology and digital everything that you see this coming to a point where we are going to almost retreat?
In a retreating sense, I hope we retreat back to 10 years ago. I don't want it to keep going because it's just, there's going to be no FaceTime with anybody, so to speak. When I go out to eat, I see two people on a date, or husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend, and they're both on their phones, and the whole thing's just,
Yeah.
like this. It's what happened to the communication.
I don't
know.
have to think anymore either. We can look up anything.
Everything's done for you.
Everything's
Remember
done for
using
you.
a dictionary? I remember in grade school.
Yep.
Oh my God, how do you spell that?
And the book was like this big, It was crazy.
I still have mine. It's huge. You had an epiphany while he was talking. You literally, it was hilarious. Your eyes went up.
Well, I was trying to think of a book that I read. I don't remember the name. I now remember the name. It's called Rainbow's End by Werner Vinge. The author's name is Vinge. And it basically says what the future of Google Glass is going to be if you're interested in some kind of weird sci-fi, where you just, what this does, Google Glass overlays a bunch of information. So if you're looking something up, it gives you that on the side. And if you're looking for a place, it'll actually find out which direction you're facing and put something in the distance so that when you look, it's like 2 miles that way and you keep walking and it keeps updating.
Are you aware of what's going on in front of
that's the
you?
thing, that's the
Meanwhile, you get
question.
hit by a car.
The future in this book, the future is you're able to overlay any reality over it. So if it's Halloween, you can download the Halloween version of your surroundings. So all the blocks are still the same, but every house is now a haunted house that it's able to paint over it. And
that.
people
For
become
like one
goblins.
day.
Reality kind of situation.
Right, and you paint it over and it updates in real time, and people, instead of FaceTime on your phone, they can actually, depending on how good their software is, they can end up just sitting in the chair in front of you, and if they're richer, they
Too
have a more
much.
realistic version. You never really have to interact with people, but it's all virtual. But then again, if you think of the progress of technology over time, it's just more convenient ways to hang out with people without them having to get to you physically.
Maybe this is the way it's supposed to be. Like maybe we're all just supposed to become robots or pictures and images because nothing is real. And so we're really going to become not real anymore,
I don't like that.
Sorry.
If I speak to you, let us know if you think that we're just old folks and we don't get it, and you guys are really excited for all the technology, or do you kind of share our sentiment? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out our new episodes on Hulu, unseen episodes every Thursday at 9. We'll see you guys all next time on Pop Trigger.